Hello everybody, it's Mystic and welcome to my library. If you are new here, hello, my name is Mystic. I focus on lots of cozy games, story-driven games, RPGs, farming games here on my channel. And today I am going to be playing Wanderstop. I have had this game in my wish list on Steam for quite a while. I have been so excited for it ever since I saw it during the Wholesome Direct last year. And now it is out and ready to play. So I am going to be playing through this game here on YouTube. I'm hoping to go through the whole game. And yeah, I'm just super excited for it. It is made by Ivy Road and Annapurna Interactive, which they are known for the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide, both of which are really cool story-driven games. So I've got a lot of expectations for this game. It's also about tea, which I absolutely love. So yeah, let's get started and play the game. Also, welcome back if you've been here before. Hello.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit.
Oh.
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
Oh.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure.
Oh man.
I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Oh my gosh, that intro feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move again. You know, if I keep this pace, I could... hang on. Just for a second. Just a moment, and then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Hello. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Look at how cute this place is. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like to have some tea as well? No? An acceptable answer. Tea or only for Boro, then? Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here, to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to make me tea? Help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body, perhaps to help you recover. I'll be leaving here soon. Yes, very soon, but think of yourself and what you have just been through. You've collapsed, and now clearly you're exhausted. You've been through so much. Think of how much stronger you'll be if you rest for a moment or two. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. So, I did play the demo, and I have some theories as to, like, what's going on. I feel like Alta is dealing with some severe burnout, and the sword almost represents the burden on her both physical and mental health that she's kind of been putting her body through over the years. And that's why she can't carry it anymore. It just represents all of that. And it's why Boro can pick it up, because he's not affected by that. So I'm very curious. I also kind of feel like Boro might be like a trainer or something, but we'll see it. Like, the demo doesn't cover a ton. It just kind of goes over this first scene and a little bit of the tea making and stuff, but I'm so intrigued by this story. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I'm understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at the Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. Okay, hold RT to highlight. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket. No trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? And then please come speak with me. Okay, and grab the basket. Head out here. And start gathering. Oh, I like the music. Tell me again what I'm supposed to be... Oh, wait, that's her. Tell me again what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Of course, the first... Oh, why am I talking to him? Hold on, I didn't need to even talk to him. Sorry, Boro. Don't mind me. Can I skip this? I guess not. Okay. I just have to go put them over here. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have dried, they will clump together in a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside the garden. Okay, to stash an item, press X. Cool. Okay, so we got that stashed. And now we need to grab the watering can. Okay. Before we begin, can Boro suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. Oh, right. Okay. There you go. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already have a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. Oh, and it even shows you. So that's handy. So, it needs to be diagonal. Plant. Implant. And now we have a seed. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. Man, I kind of wish gardening worked like this IRL. This is kind of cool. Okay. There we go. Wait, do I talk to him first? I don't need anything. Okay. Cool. Wait, I think I have to keep going? Aha! You have successfully watered the plant. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Oops. Stash. Okay. Stash. Okay. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down somewhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point it out to you later. But for now, I would like to show you the next step of the plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct! Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we will instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we've planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. So I believe we use this plant here in the middle. So, wait. Yeah. Here. Here. And here. No? Oh, wait. I think I was just supposed to make a whole new plant. 1, 2. I messed up. Borrow help. I can't even do this simple task. I need more seeds. Oh, I have to water my hybrid. Okay. Oh, I thought I was supposed to use... I should have paid better attention. Okay. Okay. Now I can plant it. There we go. And now I need my watering can. Whoa, that's cool. Hello? I can't get this other one. I'll try it again in a minute. I did it. I made the fruit. Wonderful, miss. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Okay, but I still have another... Maybe I need... Oh, I have to stash it first. Okay, that's why. Did I just hear a horse? Okay. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no, tea making will crush the mind at will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Huh? Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Boro, I love you. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there's no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to, a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. One of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Oh my god. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. What was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was the character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Dun dun dun. This is the most complex looking tea machine I've ever seen. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few pages to your field guide. Okay. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downward. Once the water is in the orb, pump the furnace. Keep it going until the water is boiling. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I can completely understand. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you like. Okay, give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. First things first, I am going to go grab the tea. Okay. I forgot that during the demo and I had to run back and get it. Not that it's a big deal, but... Okay, up we go. And then I hold. Next up is to heat the water. Climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Oh, I see. Okay, I just have to keep it, keep it in the little, section. There we go. Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water to the infuser. Use L to rotate. Oh god, okay. Go up. Kick the valve. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then toss in any item into the infuser. Any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing the tea ball and a chip chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay. I think we can do it from here. Alright, so there goes the tea ball. And the chip chip. Okay. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we will move on to our final step. I like how everything is just like kicking. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. Whew. There we go. The tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. Oh my god. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Okay, grab a cup. This looks like a good cup. Put that there. This music is so good. And then we pour. Oh no! Was I supposed to do that? I kind of want to make tea now. This seems like a perfect game to play while having a cup of tea. Here you go. Ah, this is the tea that you have made. Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. How is it? Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Huh, I'll take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. Aww. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is it bringing you joy? Winning a tournament? Huh, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it at the hands of a customer? Yum. What a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for some help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it's possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every day, for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You cannot begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the only thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. It really does feel like fighting is like a huge mental burden and physical, and she just doesn't know what to do with herself without it. I love how there's these kind of undertones of like mental health to this game. Ugh, it's so good already. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it be good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, what am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Yeah, I think this sort of represents like this mental burden that she's got. Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
That doesn't seem healthy. Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You'd think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. Oh gosh. It is a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Probably because, Alta, you pushed yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. It does kind of build up, both physically and mentally, so that's probably part of it. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. Right, exactly, Boro. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes, we will fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I've put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. I don't know why this makes me want to cry. Like, man, this story is already so good. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not that hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. I think that's going to be another big plot device in this game. Just letting yourself relax. No rushing, just let things be. And I mean, how many of us in this day and age could really use something like this? I want to cry. This game is so well written, and I'm not even an hour into it yet. I can't wait to see where this goes. So you were feeling up for me helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you were well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. No. Boro, I do not think you're weird. I, as a gardener, in real life, also find it very therapeutic to weed. And also just water my plants and just tend to them in general. Like, seriously, if I'm ever having a bad day, I go out and I take care of my garden. Which, can't really do in the middle of winter. But we're almost at spring. I can almost do this again. I'm looking forward to it. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it's all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Okay, this is the best dishwasher I've ever seen. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Ah, yes. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will your customers know to come find you for tea? Oh, God, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? Me, as the introvert? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. I love her tattoo. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Yes, that is the face of someone brimming with excitement. This isn't any way true, and you know it. I could have try to look angrier. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening up the shop. This way. Okay, so I have a lavender tattoo on my arm, and I kind of want to stick with a floral theme when I get tattoos. I really love this tattoo. It's so pretty, and it goes around her whole arm. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Where did he go? Here he is. Oh. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. This is why I think he knows more about swords and, like, fighting than he's letting on. Because he, like, why does he know the quality of a sword? I wouldn't be able to look at a sword and be like, yeah, great sword. Super great quality. Like, I have no idea. If it's sharp and pointy and it might be a sword, great. I just think that, like, he is a former fighter or something. And, like, he's teaching her how she can still do what she wants, but also, like, taking care of her mental and physical health, which I think is going to be a huge theme of this game. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. And he just picks it up. Please come with me. God, this music is gorgeous. I know I've said it a lot already, but it is beautiful. And the scenery, oh man. I really love everything about this game so far. Aw, are we gonna, like, put it as like a monument almost? It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I can easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. Okay, so this is another thing too. She kind of gave up on something else that she loved. Like, it sounds like she was really, really good at blacksmithing. But she was like, no, I need to be a fighter, and that's the only thing I can be. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. Yeah, leaving everything else behind. How much has she given up for this? I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Man. All right, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? How exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. We have a library! Oh my god, this place is amazing. There's a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. I love them. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this game. Okay. I think that's a great spot to stop. Oh my God, I was tearing up during this whole scene with the sword. I really think this story is going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait to play more of it and to get back and to get into like the whole running of the tea shop and the gardening. I'm so excited for the gardening. And yeah, this game is really, really good. This is where the demo stopped as well. So it just feels like a good stopping point. And I will see you all next time. Bye.